Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to Good Morning Bouncing. My name is Susan Churchill. I'm so grateful to be with you today. We're going to do a Qigong practice created by Master Chun Yi Lin of Spring Forest Qigong. So every day we like to bring in an intention. I like to bring in an intention for all of us, overall intention for our practice, and then everyone puts in their intentions, and we just do such good deeds just from our practice today. Hi, Concepcion. How are you? Good to see you. So I don't know if we brought this in last week or not, but it came up on my list. So we're bringing in peaceful abundance. And I figure, hey, you can't have too much abundance, right? Hi, Joanne. So peaceful abundance for today. Hi, Martha. Let's start with our feet shoulder hip distance apart. Bend your knees a little bit, elbows out, fingers separated. Smile on your face. Feel your spine growing taller and longer and straighter and stronger. Tuck your chin in a little bit to align the neck with the rest of the spine. Put a smile on your face. Remember, smile stands for Start My Internal Love Engine. This morning I was listening to Master Lin's uh, bonus healing healing connection on love and the healing power of love. And if you have your My Universe, so you're connected somehow with Spring Forest Qigong that way. Hi, Pam. I think it's just a something they give to everybody. Um, but anyway, it's very beautiful, and so I'm going to bring in the peace and power of that into our practice today. And so what he was talking about was healing, and his story was about a woman whose son was had cancer, and he wasn't by her, so she learned without knowing qigong, just with the faith and the love for her son, was able to send the healing, and then that cancer had gone away. So let's bring that in abundance of healing. Hi, Shelby. Hi, Alicia. Hi, June. So bring up the energy of the earth through the body to help to heal and transform our physical body. Feel it going through and releasing what we no longer need, and we just let it out with joy. And then maybe we start to feel that light coming in. I bet we do. I do. Do you? The light from the universe, beautiful sun in the center of the universe. And I like to think of it having all the love of everyone we've ever loved and who's ever loved us. And then feel that coming through us that way. And that light is vibrating and changing any missed vibrations that we have going on to get it back to original factory standards. And let's start bouncing from the knees, since we're so joyful and the joy just comes from our heart. Breathe in through the nose, breathe out through the mouth. If you want to, you can scoop up some energy from the earth while you're bouncing and let it out like you're lifting up the leaves. We used to have so much fun with that, playing with leaves. And then bring it on down as well. So why not add extra healing for yourself? Heal yourself. You've got to. One of the things, now I'm not sure if it was in this morning's, I think it was in the meditation this morning from his the bonus call. Again, it was a healing connection bonus call on love, and he said you have to love yourself first. You have to help yourself heal. You have to forgive yourself first, because then as that's refining ourselves. Hi, Patricia. Hi, Pat. Let's take our hands over our head for 5 minutes of bouncing with our hands up over our heads to lift to 100. So let's kind of, scan the body top to bottom, your chi field and everything, and see, let the idea of loving yourself completely, healing yourself completely, forgiving yourself completely, permeate through that vibration, permeate through every cell, tissue, and organ. And see if there's an area that you just feel like, well, yeah, except for here, that's, can't do it there or can't do it there. You just kind of feel the chi trying to get through, saying, okay, this is where we want to go. And then the blockage of something where you're having trouble letting go and doing this self-love. And we'll just say, you know what? I'm living this human experience. I'm doing the best I can. I'm moving forward. So I forgive myself for everything. I forgive myself for everything because I want to help so many people. I want to be of service to my family and friends. And I want to forgive other people, so I better forgive myself first. I want to give myself healing so then I can heal others. Hi, Susan. How's it going? We're very powerful on love and healing today. And we're bringing in peaceful abundance, and it seems to be abundant healing, abundant forgiveness, abundant love. Breathe in through the nose, breathe out through the mouth. Let yourself exchange the chi, the chemicals. Hi, Dorothy. Happy Tuesday. Thank you. Let's go really slowly. And this time, let's have some fun with it. And let's scan from, I'm going to scan from the left side of my body, since when we start on the left, we, release endorphins to make ourselves that much happier. So I'm going to start on the left and out, like where I think my chi field goes. And I'm going to slowly scan, and just with the feeling of, or what colors come to me. So right now I've got green happiness, so I'm going to pour in green happiness as I slowly scan through my chi field, and then it comes to my left arm and through. And if I notice anything, I'm just going to soften. If you want to learn a softening, you need to connect with Ellen Cohen. She does beautiful meditation to soften. So I think we're going to need to have her do that. I'm going to talk to her. We're going to do some kind of a presentation thing or a retreat or something. Okay, so we're going to let that light, and now I'm feeling, it's interesting. So I was at green, right? And now I'm feeling red and blue and yellow as I'm getting to this part of my body, as it's slowly coming over, and I'm just allowing whatever happens, butterflies leaving. Continue to breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. Let that slowly move through your body from left to right, unless you're doing a different one, which is perfectly fine. I can feel the beam here in this area now. Now I'm getting like black, so that would be kidney, wouldn't it? So I'm starting with liver, and then I had heart. I felt some different yellow in there, like for stomach, and now black and blue, and then moving over further, and now I'm just getting purple, so that's interesting. So just kind of notice, you might have sensations, you might feel colors. I just happen to feel the colors going through today, and let that go through. And let's even even though we have our hands up, let's come down and we're going to just give ourselves a shower from the earth to help to clear. It so reminds me of being a kid. I wonder if I have a picture of us playing in the leaves somewhere. All right, hands down, we go side to side. And unwind yourself. How's that feeling? Are you just so feeling alive? I'm like feeling, whoa, vibration throughout, uh, a high frequency coming through. And I'd love to hear what's happening with you too. Or you could wait, till after and mention. So you stay in it. All right. So let's do our shoulder shrugs. So we lift the shoulders up. So we just lift them. So your hands, I mean, if you moved, your arms would just, move around like that because we're just lifting the shoulders. And then we take our head and we bring it back. We scrunch it back just a little, making sure our knees are still bent. We continue to breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth, having the tongue touching the roof of the mouth best you can. And then we slowly lower the shoulders and the head comes up and let ourselves feel or see or imagine our chi and our spinal fluid coming up the spine, going through the neck and into our brain, and just a big whoosh. I like to think of a whale spout and just getting a shower of healing in our brain. And then Master Lind had taught us a few weeks ago with this one to add shoulder pull down. So we're going to pull down our shoulders on purpose and release. Oh, we're going to sell. Okay, Susan. We're sending Susan's house. God bless Susan's house. And the central heater is broken. So, and it's now in the 50s. So, in Northern California, please send healing to my house, central healing, central heating. Yes, yes, yes. Warm up. And your chi keeping you nice and warm, too. And of course, you're in California, so you probably don't have a lot of blankets and stuff. But I hope you can find some to get yourself warm. Little heaters. Maybe your electricity. I don't know if electricity is off too. So we'll just keep sending some nice heat your way. Awesome. Let's do 2 more shoulder shrugs. So shrugging the shoulders up, we just lift them up like our hands could just fly around if we move. Head back. Tip of the tongue touching the roof of the mouth, behind the front teeth. We're breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth, releasing the shoulders down. Take another little breath and then pull the shoulders down. And release. One more time. Shoulders come up, head goes back. So grateful, so grateful. Anytime we can bring in gratitude. And of course, when we're here, it's probably a lot easier to bring in gratitude than when something just fell on your toe, But as quickly as you can, and now you know how to release tension by doing this, bring in some gratitude. Okay? So, very good. All right. So now we'll do our tapping and cupping. So let's go to the cheekbones. Open, open, open. All blockages gone. Completely healed. And you can think of this like Susan or anybody else who's going through stuff. Think of this for your house. So you are expanding your energy, include the whole house, and open up blockages for your home. Actually, that's kind of cool. That feels really good. So anybody else who wants to do that, expand out your chi field to encompass your home, and do your practice with your home with the intention of helping your beautiful home and everything and everyone who's within it. I'm doing that. That's great. I'm getting yellow color coming into that. Okay, we clap our hands for the heart, and then we cup the inside left elbow, and then the right for the lungs, and back to the heart. The heart and lungs work so closely together, which makes sense because they are close together. And then let's do the window to length. Now, this is a fun way to do it. You can do both hands at the same time. Now, remember, it's not a flat hand. We're cupping. And you might hear that. So if you do flat, you're going to get kind of a slappy sound. And if you do cupping, and you can feel that inside. Can you feel that? It's going to make me cough, which is good. So this is for our lungs. All right, awesome. So you can do that many times, but since I was talking, blah, 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 we'll keep going. Let's cup the kidneys, rub at the backs of our hands, palms, tap our tailbone, tap our hips, come down to the knees, reach around to the back, cup both sides of the left knee and the right. Come up on the toes, down on the heels. Hey, if anybody's out there and they've taken a picture of a cardinal, especially like if it's in the snow or something like that, and they think it's, you know, kind of cool, and they wouldn't mind sharing it with me, I want to do a painting for my sister-in-law for Christmas. And I just thought, there's so many people out there. You guys are so talented. So if you have one, I would really, really love to see it. Thank you. Okay. So that was our active exercises, feeling alive and connected. And now we want to get into beginning of the universe position so we can do the healing movements. So I know you're already there in the Shen. The elbows are out, the fingers are open. You're feeling between being and not being, energy coming up through the body to the heavens and back down or around, maybe in a circle this way or maybe in a circle that way. Smile, tip of the tongue touches the roof of the mouth. Chin is in, spine is nice and straight. You could play around with your tailbone, tucking back and forth, and feel a little release in the lower back. Stretch your fingers and toes to stimulate 12 meridians that start here. And release. And just feel yourself as if you're breathing a little bit of helium and you're just rising up ever so slightly. Or like if you were Michael Jordan when he would jump up and somehow hang up there in the air for a while before he sunk a basket. Or going on a roller coaster ride and you just go over the top and your body is still up there but the ride is starting to go down. That feeling of being and not being, of form and light, that's where the magic happens. So we say the password, I'm in the universe is in my body, the universe and I combine together. We connect to what's most divine for us. And see how your house is feeling. If you have your house within you, getting a lift, like, whoa. And ask for what you want from your day, from your practice. Maybe you are unsure of your purpose now, and you're looking for some guidance. Maybe you're wondering, how are you going to get through this? Or if someone else has got a challenge, how am I going to support them? And just pour all those things in. Pour them all in. The universe is so grateful to help us all. And then we'll take our hands as if we're holding a ball of light. And good. We'll do 5 minutes of breathing of the universe. So we have our hands in front of us. If you want to, you can see and feel the ball of light in the lower dantian, that gentle light, Move it up to the middle dantian where it's nice and bright, and then actually hold it in your hands. And it could be any color or mix of colors you want. However you want to feel about it is perfect. And then we breathe in and we let the elbows guide our hands out. And this ball of light's getting bigger and bigger and bigger. I love to have that feeling of the light going through me and filling me up so I'm inside the ball of light. And then when you breathe out, let your elbows guide your hands back in. And the ball of light's going to get smaller until it's back to that original size. And at the same time, while you're doing this, you can bend your knees. So bending as you breathe in and releasing as you breathe out. Now, if you can, switch your breathing to breathing in and out through the nose. That helps to bring your mind in. So if the mind comes in and sits in a little hammock, and its job is just to watch and be aware. Trying not to judge, and I know that's hard for the mind because that's what we taught it to do. That's kind of its job. It sees something, it identifies it, it judges it. We're going to ask it just to sit and be aware, because if our mind can be aware, then our body talks to us. Our chi talks to us. Perhaps our loved ones talk to us, our masters, our guides. I'm quite sure they do. So can we get to a point where we listen? And what if it says, hey, I know everyone's going to switch out of this in 5 minutes, but let's keep going. Then, yeah, listen to that, okay? Keep going. You don't have to follow me. I'm guiding it, but it doesn't mean you have to do what I'm doing. It's best if you do what's right for you. My job is just here to introduce you to yourself and to that you are a healer. And so we're bringing in the abundance of healing. We're bringing in the awareness of our abilities. We're bringing in the allowing ourselves to forgive ourselves completely, to love ourselves completely. Pluses and minuses. It's not like, oh, I just love this about me because I have pretty eyes, I love those, you know, or whatever. Or I love that I can play the instrument or something. No, we're bringing in everything. Everything. Loving everything. Because if we can love ourselves completely, then the life force is going to flow through us unimpeded, help our health, all of our abundance in every which way, and with such an open and generous heart, we are going to just give, give, give. Let's let our hands come back to center. Bring in the ball of light to our lower dantian, and we're going to massage around. So we're coming up on the right side and down on the left, following the large intestine, helping ourselves to have everything working well. All right, digestion and release. See, so this is another way we let go. We breathe in and then we breathe out. We eat and then we get rid of it. So absolutely, allow it all, and hoping that we're healing Susan's house and all of our homes. How about that? Bring your hands in here to the center and just feel that healing. So you can keep them interlaced, or you can place one over the other. And I want you to allow yourself, with your knees bent and your spine nice and straight, to feel the healing energy coming in through your hands. Now, if you have another spot, maybe you sprained an arm or a knee or leg or toe or something, or whatever, you can put it anywhere on your body. And this one is in Master Len's new book, the Enlightenment Promise. Um, and so let's just do, and we're going to hold this here for about a minute. And I want you to feel the light. And you don't have to be in the particular spot, because you can send it there with your intention. Like, I am grateful that this healing light goes through and reorders all the light in my pancreas, or in my jaw, or in my sinuses, or my brain, whatever it is. Just let it radiate healing. Feel yourself getting in, like your nervous system is readjusting. You might have a feeling where your eyes kind of go back and forth and stuff like that. And kind of blink even though they're closed. Yeah, that's your nervous system readjusting. All right, let's release our hands down. Still feel that area in the lower dantian is a ball of light, and then do the spinning. Spin, spin, spin. Faster and faster. It gets smaller and brighter, smaller and brighter, smaller and brighter, until it turns into a tiny little energy pill, and you tuck it deep behind the navel. Let's continue with our help to Susan's home and everybody's homes, and everything that everyone put in. Just, we don't have to know what they are. We're just sending our love and light in for so much wonderful healing, and to allow ourselves to forgive ourselves and to love ourselves inside and out. All our thoughts, all our feelings, whatever they may be, it all makes you. So we've got to appreciate that. All right, one giant 10,000 hand breath in. Allow the universe, oh my gosh, pouring more and more and more in you. Can you feel that? And then we accept the gifts of the universe. We accept the responsibility to give them out. We say, thank you, thank you, thank you. I mean, wouldn't that be a fun job? It is a fun job. That's what we have. But you can think of it like you're like Santa all the time. And you're just handing stuff out, handing stuff out, handing stuff down. All right. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I send you many, many blessings. And I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow. Bye.